Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Janet, the Journal Keeper. Welcome back if you've been before, and if this is your first visit, I hope you'll enjoy what you see and consider giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a flip through of this altered book, autumn themed journal. And we'll just go through it, explain what I've done. The size of the journal is 10 inches by 7.5, which in centimetres is 25.5 by about 19. And the depth of it is quite a chunky book, as you see. And the depth of it is about 5 inches, which is about 12 centimetres. So, as I said, this is an altered book, and it's what we used to call annuals, where they come out just once a year at Christmas, and it's a children's book, and it's just sort of stories and pictures, poems and things like that, games and things in it, or puzzles and things. So I just made a very simple sort of little belt to hold it together with some lace and the buckles that I bought and painted. So we'll move that. And I've covered the front with some, this is from Luise Heinzl, Dried Gatherings, a new digital kit she has. I may not remember all the kits, but what I will do is put as much as I can in the description below. Also links to any videos I might speak about or anything like that will be in the description. Sticker here, a little bit of ribbon, autumn leaf and some tree bark. And I've used my autumn quotes fairly liberally. This little journal name tag sort of thing was made by Carol Ann from CAJ Crafts. Okay, I bought this in a second-hand shop, and the lady said that the girl who this was given to was her mother, and it says, from Mr. and Mrs. Chapman to Clarice with best wishes for Christmas. And it is a 1936 Pip and Squeak annual. I think that might have been a something like a little cartoon strip in a paper, because it's a Daily Mirror printed, so I'm not certain, but it could have been. And they made this yearly annual. Here I've put in a autumn leaf picture with my favourite little autumn poem. The book is fairly sturdy, but bearing in mind it is quite old, and I have in some places put some linen tape, which I find sticks much better than washi tape and is much sturdier. So, all right, so I left that in just for information. And this is a letter which again talks about the paper that publishes the book. So I just thought that was a little information thing. I'm not sure why I put this in. I think I was going to iron it and do something with it, but it was just some stamps, Tim Holt stamps and quotes. So I shall sort that out. So on the first page here, I've made a pocket. What I should say is, before I carry on, is that if you are new to altered books, you can go to Treasure Books, which is Natasha YouTube channel, and I will put a link to it in the description, but she has a very good video which goes through a whole book of how to cut the pages, fold, all that's glue, all that sort of thing, which I have looked at several times to use in my altered books. So here we've made just one pocket here. This is digital kit of pumpkins, and there's a large journal card there. Some leaves, these are from a Luise Heinzl digital kit, and a little ruffle there. And second page, I did a series of videos on decorating index cards, and this is one of those that I've made into a pocket here. It's a digital kit of apples, sort of an autumny thing, and some little, not really sure what they are. I guess it could be bookmarks or whatever, but you can also journal on them. Through the book you'll see I've got some William Morris papers. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's some gold splatters on there as well. A little bit of collage there, and a mini journal, just plain with coffee dyed paper for writing in. And that pops in there. And here's a journaling page here, a little bit of collage and some autumn leaves from the Tim Holtz stencil. And this is a watercolour digital kit. So it's called Legend of Fall. I kept calling it Legends of the Fall, which obviously was the old film, but it's Legend of Fall. But again, I'll put that in the description. So I've made a tuck spot here and the pocket there. Each have got a journaling card in them. I think I counted up that I'd done about 16 journaling cards for this. Here again, there's a journaling page. I decided since it had a bit of a blue tint, I would use this and make a pocket. I sewed it to one of the dividers that I found with these. These index cards were in this suitcase, which if you've listened to previous videos, you would have heard me talk about this suitcase of finds that I bought at a flea market. So I sewed that together and made a pocket out of it. And also in the suitcase were tons of postcards, art cards and things, so I've popped a few in there. Another journaling page. This is from Artymaze's Touch of Autumn here, and this is a large journal card, William Morris paper there. And again, this is this page is from Nanine at Collage Type, and this is a Tim Holtz lacy frame with one of the snapshots in. This was something that was in the suitcase, and it is a letter card. I had to rejig it a little bit so that this would be the right way up and you would still be able to unfold it and use it. So you've got pictures of Ireland here, and you can lots of room to journal on there. So next page, again I did a series of videos on making things out of your stash, and I did several things out of paper bags, which I think we've all got in our stashes. And I think there's four pockets, and I popped in tickets as a tag in that one. A little piece of snippet roll there and a quote. And over here we've got the Autumn Apples digital kit again with a belly band, which I've layered up with lace and different papers, and a quote there. A big journal card. This is the Luise Heinzl Dried Gatherings. I hope I've got that name right, but I will look it up before I put it in the description to make sure I have got it right. With an autumn quote. And this is an actual page of the journal with a poem that I decided to leave there. These are vintage bank statements, again from the suitcase. A little bit of collage, and I made them into writing pages, journaling pages. Again, another journal page. These are Tim Holt's, I want to say they were called Inventor, but I'm not sure. They're sort of like technical drawings. I have to admit here I made a bit of a boo-boo. I put this one in upside down, which I didn't realise until it was too late. Really, it doesn't matter with the acorn which is upside down, but I did notice that the word acorn was upside down, so I put a little sticker on that to cover it up. And there's the maple leaf one. A little pocket here. This is a flip out. And a little bit of collage there. And decoupage, some wallpaper scraps, and Tim Holtz photographs. This page is ink, and hopefully you can see the gold splatters on there. And this is a large leaf from the Luise Heinzl kit, and collage as well. Okay, again we've got William Morris here, and I just decided on something plain. 3 tags here which you can journal on, and they've all got a little charm of some sort. These are some little pressed flowers and a little bit of collage there. This page is covered in fabric, and I made this pocket from lace and a piece of a doily. Got a bookmark from our Hedgehog charity shop and a large journaling card there. A little bit of snippet roll again, and a little dangly thingy. I'm not sure where that came from. It might have come from Tanya at Tatty Treasures. I'm not certain. And this is a little sort of pockety thing. It comes from Robin Dudley Howes, who's the artsy bohemian. She calls it a cascade, and you can go to the video if you're interested in making it. Obviously you can make it into a larger side. I sort of cut it down to fit in here, and there's a little notebook there. I'll put a link to her video in the description. I put some magnets here. I have to say it's not the best, but it does help to hold it together. This is the Artymaze Touch of Autumn here, and another journaling page with some mini paper dolls. At the top is large journaling card in there, top pocket, and again another journaling page. And here we've got an envelope, and inside an Artymaze Touch of Autumn journaling card. There's quite a few, even though it's not a sort of just all pages to write on. There is quite a lot of places to write. Oh, and behind that there's just a little scrappy notepad. And a double spread here with the Artymaze digital kit. There you go, journal cards there. Some vintage lace. These are from a different kit and I can't remember exactly what. Collage Type again. A little frame with a picture. I'm not sure where that came from. Maybe Collage Type. And this one is a double tuck. I think this might be Artzology. All these came from shops on Etsy. And some card bookmarks or journaling cards, whatever. Right. And this is another page that I left. Just a sort of a little cartoony picture. This was a flower card, which my husband kindly bought me. And when the flowers died, I cut it up and thought, oh, I can make something out of that. So I hope you can see it. I've laminated some flowers and leaves and made the flip out of that. It tore at the bottom, and so I covered it up. Hang on, let me move that over. With this envelope. I've always been intrigued by this envelope. I've had it for quite a while. It's dated 1946, and it's Lord Chamberlain, St James's Palace, which of course the Lord Chamberlain's office is at St James's Palace. So I often wondered why he was writing to this person, maybe to invite them to some royal garden party or something, or tell them to give them an honour. Who knows? So in here is a little notebook, and I believe this was made by Tanya at Tatty Treasures. It's an envelope, as you see, and she's made with some sturdy card. So it's a little notebook there. It pops right in. And we've got the watercolour digital kit again, with a sort of mini clipboard style notepad there, with lots of different papers in it and some lace and as well. All right, let's move that back. So, okay, so here we've got again collaged with the vintage bank books, a pocket using another one of my index cards with a tag to match, and a little journaling card or bookmark or whatever with some Tim Holtz paper dolls on it. This is the Tim Holtz decoupage paper. I believe it's the botanical one, with some music paper here, and this sweet little pocket that I honestly cannot remember making. So I wonder if Tanya made that. She might have. And I put this little paper doll on there. Again, we've got 2 pages here of journaling on, and this one I know came from 49 Dragonflies, Barbara. I'm not sure about this one. I know it's not one I did because it's got this large jewellery on there. So, and here we've got another one of the paper bag ephemeras I made, and music paper here. Got a pocket there and a pocket here, the flash card, and an envelope made of Tim Holtz cardstock, which I think is the wallflower. I'm not even sure if they still make that anymore. So a little bit of collage there. And this is again is the Apple digital kit. I've got a tuck there, pocket here, and pocket here. This is an embossed card from one of the Tim Holtz embossing folders, which I've inked in autumn colours and sewn onto card for journaling on. Just one little bit of decoration there. And here's another notepad. Removable, just slips over this. This is another piece from the flower card, this is one of the newer dies from Tim Holtz. So it's got all sorts of different papers in it. And here we've got a double tuck. Here these are backing papers from Artymaze, and these are Collage Type kit papers. This is really a big book, isn't it? It just goes on and on. Okay, we're getting towards the end now. Here's the watercolour Legend of Fall kit, and another journal card with the Artymaze backing paper on it. And continuing with the Artymaze, Touch of Autumn, some leaves that I'd done, and that one I think is from Luise Heinzl. There's a pocket here. This is a split page. This was an idea from Natasha and Treasure Books. Made a pocket here, and there's a tuck spot here. There's some harvest sort of ribbon and collage there. And on the back I've got my 1904 household book for women, which I wasn't terribly pleased with when my husband brought it home, because this was before I started journaling. I've had it quite a long time, but now of course I love it because the pages are so really nice and browned and aged. It's quite interesting to read, you know, the differences of feminine life as it was in 1904. So there's that, and got some vintage cards from children's game. Got the Ice Cream Man and Sailor, and a couple of quotes there. This is from a lady who, a little bit like Edith Holden, she writes a diary and draws and paints. I can't offhand remember her name, but again, I've still got the book, so I'll look that up and put it in to the description. And there's 3 pockets with little cards in. And this is the end of the book. I left that to just for some information there. Made that into a journaling page, and this is the last page with the dried gatherings from Luise Heinzl, and I put that little pumpkin picture on there. So that is the end of the chunky autumn themed altered book. It's quite a sturdy book considering how old it is, but obviously it'll have to be you know, handled with care. So this book will be for sale once I get it up onto my Etsy shop, which is MSL Sales, and again I'll leave a link in the description below. There is something else I'd like to say, is that I've recently just gone over 500 subscribers. I'm very grateful for all of you who have subscribed. It really means a lot to me. And welcome to all the new people who have subscribed recently. So I will be having a giveaway. So there'll be more information on that upcoming. So keep watching. I am in process of doing a Halloween journal, and I've already made a start on a Christmas one. So there will be some more videos upcoming, and there'll be some information about that. It will be this month, in October. It will be in October, the giveaway. So keep watching, and you never know. Anyway, again, thank you all. Thank you for watching. I hope you'll all stay well and safe. And I hope you'll join me again on my video channel. So thanks a lot and bye for now.